No, but it is all about, all of those comments have to do with perceptual positioning. Being in first, through your own eyes. Being in second, looking through the eyes of the other individual. That was walking in somebody else's shoes. Being in third position, being an observer of the situation. I'm going to go over the advantages and disadvantages of each one of the categories. And then I'm going to propose even a potential fourth and maybe even a fifth. All right, so the first position, being inside of your own eyes. There are some definite advantages to doing that. One, it takes yourself into consideration about attaining your goals and what it is that you need to accomplish. So spending time in first position, looking through your own eyes, is very important. Now, the disadvantage of being in there all the time is you lack empathy. You truly don't step into the shoes of someone else and really understand what your actions, your filters, all of those things that you have going on, how that's going to impact the other individual. So the thing about perceptual positioning, just like all of the other exercises, the more flexible you are, your ability to move between all of these perceptual positionings, really it puts you in a much more strength position. You can navigate much better. You can really understand people, and you can also, we'll get into the observer standpoint right now. So you want to be able to move where it's appropriate. So at times, you definitely want to be in first. In a coaching situation, you're going to move through these all the time. You want to know how your own reaction, how are you taking in the information? Why? Because if it's one of your filters, you want to make sure that you're not judging. What if the person is saying, if that triggers something in me, am I coming from my point of view? Am I looking only through my eyes, or am I truly understanding the other person? Okay? Second position, being in the position of the other person. That's really good for empathy, for understanding where they come from. Now, to empathize with somebody isn't necessarily mean to give in to that person. Empathy is understanding where the person is coming from. Yeah, you're totally aware of what their map of the world is. How are they perceiving this? That whole perception thing of looking through their eyes, you know, stepping down and looking, getting on their level. Those types of things, that's positioning yourself looking through their eyes. So empathy is a big advantage. Disadvantage, if you're stuck in second, you don't pay attention to yourself. You sometimes don't even take care of yourself. It could be that you're in that position that, you know, I bow down to you and I serve you regardless of the impact that it has on me. So you can be stuck in that. And so you don't take care of yourself. You're putting somebody in front of you all the time. And once again, the extremes of all these are the areas where difficulty can occur. If you're stuck in first, that's where issues can happen. If you're stuck in second, that can happen. Third position. Advantages of being in third position or the observer position. So as we're in this room together, it's seeing from above what's going on here. Like you and I would be interacting, we would look in an observer position. How is this interaction taking place? Okay, that's third. It's a lack of emotion. You're looking at it from a very objective point of view, right? Great for negotiations. Also great in coaching because you remove yourself from the situation and you can see how is my coaching and how I'm acting, how is that affecting the other person. You can jump into second to find out empathetically how they're doing it, and then go into third and observe the whole situation. How is that affecting it? Okay? Disadvantage, lack of emotion. You know, it's a double-edged sword. It's positive on the one side to not have that emotion so you can objectively look at something. But if you're stuck in that, you don't have emotion. And not having emotion, you can't empathize with somebody else. You also are really not concerned wholly with what you do. So it can be very cold appearing, very objective, only objective. And you're stuck in that position. Okay, so you don't exhibit emotion. You can't connect on that level. There's a potential fourth, okay?